Hello children, good morning everyone. Yes, please open your studio volume 1 books. Yes children, page number 40. Please open page number 40 everyone. Yes, yesterday we discussed 3.1 PEP activity, right? Yes, yesterday we had to discuss one story also. In that old man house there is a land and some of the seeds can grow into plants and some of the animals can visit those land. Then old man is very happy, but we have one doubt: how the seeds come to that land? Yes, today we have to discuss the topic children. Yes, in PEP activity 3.1, seeds have to grow. Okay, because if we take some of the seeds, those are lightweight and some of the seeds are very weight. Is it right? Yes, some of the parent plants can give seeds. Is it right? Yes, some of the dry seeds can grow in that parent plant. Parent plant can give sunlight. Parent plant can give sufficient sunlight and water and nutrients. Have to supply to that plants. For suppose if you take any plant like, if you take lotus plant or cottonwood plants, we have to take those seeds can grow into their plant, then grow into their parent plant. Is it right? Yes, we all know some of the parent plants give seeds. Okay, every parent plant gives seeds, but some of the parent plant can give sunlight, water, nutrients to that seed to grow. They have to help them. Yes, see children, page number 40. In PEP activity 3.1, the seeds from other plants may have been carried by the wind to the old man's house. We all know. Yes, lightweight seeds can disperse through the wind, and some of the birds can take those seeds. Okay, and some of the animals also scattered those seeds. Okay, they have to carry those seeds children. Okay, see, these seeds grow into new plants. In nature, the seeds of different plants get scattered. In our nature, different seeds can scattered. Is plants move children? No, but different plants can grow in different places, right? If we don't plant those plants, but they have to grow, how it is possible children? Yes, because those seeds carried by wind or animals or birds can carry these seeds. That's why they grow in different places. Okay, see, why should seeds be scattered? Why these seeds be scattered children? Yes, we have to see. Plants cannot move from one place to another if the seeds of a parent plant fall near it. We all know a parent plant can give some seeds, okay, can fall from those seeds and they have to grow into a new plant. Okay, see, the plants that grow from them will have to compete with parent plant for survival. They have to share sunlight, water, nutrients and space for the growth. Yes, we already discussed this. Yes, if the seeds fall from the parent plant, they have to grow. Okay, these parent plant gives sufficient sunlight, water and nutrients to these seeds, to these child plants. Okay, In order to grow well, seeds have to grow away from their parent plant. We have to see some of the seeds can grow away from the parent plant. Okay, the process by which seeds are scattered away from the parent plant is called seed dispersal. What is seed dispersal, children? Yes, the process by which seeds are scattered away from the parent plant is called seed dispersal. Okay, please read this definition, children. The process by which seeds are scattered away from the parent plant is called seed dispersal. Please read this definition. Okay, next, different factors like the wind and water help in carrying the seeds away from the parent plant. Animals including humans also help in the dispersal of seeds. We also help to grow away from the parent plant. Is it right? We also help to those seeds to grow away from the parent plants. If we want some brinjal seeds, okay, we have to take and put in some place. Is it right? That means we also help them to grow these seed dispersal. Okay, like that animals and birds also help them to seed dispersal. Okay, are you understand what is seed dispersal, children? Yes, if any seed can grow away from the parent plant, that is called seed dispersal. What is that? Seed dispersal. Okay. Some of the factors like humans and animals and birds also help them these seed dispersal, children. Okay, seeds can be dispersed. All living and non-living things that help in seed dispersal are called agents. We all are agents of dispersal, children. Agents of dispersal. We all are agents of dispersal. Okay, what is seed dispersal? The process by which seeds are scattered away from the parent plant are called seed dispersal. Who are agents of dispersal, children? All living and non-living things who are dispersed these seeds are called agents of dispersal. Okay. Next, seeds can be dispersed in many ways. They have special features that determine the agents and method of dispersal. Let us learn. Okay, tomorrow we have to discuss how these seeds can disperse. Okay, in which ways these seeds are dispersed? Who disperse these seeds? Okay, please read Nature's Kitchen. Nature's Kitchen hard words, children. Okay, new words. Please read those new words. Tomorrow we have conduct a slip test. So please be prepared for that slip test, children. Okay, thank you everyone. This is today's class. Thank you.